Hey everyone, Arda from Sunwiz here. Today I will be showcasing the PVprosell proposal editor. In this video I will be showing you the Irresistible template, Awesome Proposal template, both of which are included in your PVprosell subscription, the Bootstrap 5 framework which can be used in the editor, and how the editor integrates with OpenSolar. Let's start with the Irresistible proposal template. This template was designed for the residential market in collaboration with Dean Mannix, who is a leading sales professional in Australia. Dean provided valuable feedback and content to make this template possible. As you can see here, this template is already loaded into my OpenSolar account. It has been designed to be broadly applicable to almost every residential scenario. Content-wise, it includes the following: a simple Our Story section, which highlights a little bit about the company, a recommended system design, some key financial points such as savings, the total system price, and monthly repayments, as well as the system size. Next, we have some savings charts. The first is an annual bill before and after solar chart. Here we can see the bill before solar, and here we can see the bill after solar. It also shows the finance amount and the savings moving forward. The next chart is a long-term financial savings chart. This shows the savings incurred based on the simulation of 20 years. Moving on, we have the environmental benefits of the system that's being proposed to the end customer. We have the major components included as part of the system. These elements are also interactive, so you can click on the play button to view the video associated to the component. You can click on the details link, which opens up further marketing material relating to the components. And there's also a link to download the spec sheet for the components. We have a next step section, which communicates to the end customer what they can expect next to happen. We have an Our Difference section, which highlights key value points about the company. For example, 20 years of experience, over 500 happy customers, 5 system awards won, and over 3,500 installations completed. There is some additional text as to why you should choose this particular solar retailer. And moving along, it includes customer testimonials with 5-star Google ratings. There is also an energy balance section, which shows the solar production versus the consumption of the end customer. We have a table which compares the two system options that are being proposed and how they compare. We also have a How to Select Solar Wisely section, which gives tips to the end customer on what they should look for when proceeding with the retailer. And finally, in this template, we have a checklist which the end customer can use when comparing solar retailers and making their decision on who to choose. I'm now going to show you this template in the PVprosell editor and how it works. Here is the Irresistible proposal template inside the PVprosell editor. As you can see, this template is split into 8 pages, which I will cover in just a moment in regards to the reason for this. Having a look at page 1, you can see placeholder values which are presented within square brackets. And you can see placeholder images for other components used in the proposal template. Here we have an example of the system design placeholder. Pages 2 and 3 are almost identical, but they have a type assigned to them. The page type determines when this particular page will be shown or hidden. Page 2 has been set to cache, so will only appear when a cache option has been chosen, whilst page 3 has been set as a finance page. There are also battery types and LGC types that you can assign to a page. Moving along to page 4, we have the bill before and after solar chart. We have the cumulative net position chart, and we have the environmental benefits section. Page 5 shows the payback period chart, which only appears when a cash project has been set. On page 6, we have the major components of the system. They have been set up as prefabricated elements. Here we have the panels element, and here we have the inverter element. These elements can be added into a page by clicking on the Exhibitor button and choosing one of the options from the drop-down. We also have the battery element and up to 4 other component elements, which could be, for example, a solar analytics other component. These elements can also be created manually by using the WYSIWYG element. You can do this by clicking New Item, Text WYSIWYG element. It gets added here to the bottom, which can be resized to whatever size you'd like it to be. And by clicking the Edit Pencil icon, you can start creating your own element for components. Simply click on the project output fields, and here from the list you can find the placeholder values you require to create a similar component element. For example, the panel system module manufacturer, the module code, which is the model of the panel, the quantity, the size in kilowatts or in watts, and the orientation that's been placed in the design. I'm going to choose the system module manufacturer placeholder value. Here the placeholder value has loaded in, and now I can apply a style to it. I can just choose to center align it. I can increase the font size. I can choose a different font for it. I can change the color of the text. In this text element, you can also insert a table. You can also insert an image. You can resize the image. And you have access to the HTML CSS editor. This is for more advanced users, which will allow you to take the proposal template to the next level. But as you can see, you don't need any coding knowledge to create a template. I'm going to cancel this element and move on to the next page. On page 7, we have the exhibitor element for battery, which will only appear when there's battery data detected. And here we have the final page, which includes the next steps section, the Our Difference section, testimonials section, energy balance, comparison table, and how to choose solar wisely. By hovering your mouse over the elements and clicking the pencil icon, you can edit these further if you'd like, to get them tailored to how your company appears in terms of branding. Moving on to the awesome proposal template, which was designed for commercial projects, it contains the following pages. We have a cover page, a key summary points page, which highlights the system size, the savings, payback period, and the investment. Pages 2 and 3 are also identical, but again, they have a type set to them. So this one is for cash, and this one is for finance. Page 4 is a Why Us or About Us page, where solar retailers can talk a little bit about themselves, or why to proceed with them. We have a financial summary page. Again, one for cash, one for finance. An analysis page, which has charts for the installer to analyze the consumption of their customer. We have the analysis page continued, this time showing the system solar production, the system solar production versus the customer's consumption, some savings charts, testimonial pages, a site summary page, which includes a breakdown of the system and the system design, a major component summary page, we have a cash flow page as well. This page includes extended merge codes or placeholder values. These extended placeholders can provide you with year-specific values. For example, bill savings at year 10, bill savings at year 17, and so on. We have a quote page which has manually been created, which can be customized by the user. And we also have a responsive quote page. This responsive quote page directly pulls the quotation table from OpenSolar and presents it in the page, so no editing is required. And finally, we have the system options comparison page. It's also possible in the editor to live edit, which pulls through actual values from an OpenSolar project. For example, I have OpenSolar project data loaded in here. I can choose which system I want live data to be presented, which payment option, and if there's multiple inverters, I can choose which one I want to focus on. Having a look at the cover page, in the thumbnail you can see the middle section has the placeholder value business name. If we scroll down in the preview, you can see it's actually been swapped out with the value itself. Live editing works for all elements, so if I go to page 2, you will see the annual bill before and solar chart is populated with live data. And if I jump to page 13, which contains the major components, you can see the prefabricated elements populating with live data. In PVprosell, you also have flexibility in having 3 different designs for the same proposal template. This one, for example, is a PDF proposal. You can click the download button to see how it will appear as a PDF document. You can run through and see if this is how you'd like the PDF document to appear. The other type of design that you can have for a single template is the online proposal. This is the online proposal that will appear inside OpenSolar's online proposal section. You can also implement a third design that is specific to mobile devices. Moving on to Bootstrap 5. Will allow you to take your template to the next level. For example, here we have an interactive slider, which the user can click on to view hidden content. You can also create accordions to hide and show more text. And there is various other Bootstrap 5 features and functions you can implement. To set up PVprosell in your OpenSolar account, navigate to the control section, click on Other, navigate to the Integration and API Keys section, and here we paste in the API key. We next need to map the PVprosell templates to OpenSolar. So we navigate to the Purchase Experience menu, click on Proposal Template, and in the top right corner we click on Proposal Template. Then PVprosell Template, and a modal will appear. We can give it a name, and then from the list choose which template that exists in PVprosell we'd like to map to OpenSolar. All of these have been mapped, so I will skip this. Going back to our project, I can preview the different templates by navigating to the Customize Proposal tab, then clicking on the drop-down list and choosing a different template I'd like to preview. Here we have the Bootstrap 5 template.